Let me start off by saying this. I'm gonna talk about fear. Fear is something that holds a lot of people back. I'm just gonna say that you should never be afraid to do anything in life. Nothing at all. Because fear is something that, as I said before, can make you not get what you want. I'll give you an example. You have a plan to get rich, right? You write it down. You say to yourself every day, I'm going to get rich, I'm going to get rich. You kind of see a little opportunity to where that you say, all right, this is how I'm going to be able to get rich. But something is telling you not to do it. And that thing that is telling you not to do it is fear. Fear drives people like way down. It just drives them down. Like, why would you be afraid of doing something that is going to benefit you in the long run? Why? Like, why should you be afraid to do something that is going to do good for you? You know? You should fear is not something that the only thing you should fear is probably God because you can never know when you're going to die or when you're not going to wake up. That's the only thing or only person you should fear. And it's God. There's nothing else in this world that you should sit down and fear. Fear is something that is of the weak. You should not sit around and say to yourself, I'm not going to do this because you're afraid of what the income may be or what. But you set yourself you set yourself to say that this year I'm going to do this, and you don't even start. You don't even make a step towards it because you're afraid of doing it. You can't be afraid of taking risk. That's another important factor of fear. You have to take. Yeah, fear is something that you overcome, consume it. Don't let it consume you. You consume the fear. Don't let the fear consume. And risk is a factor of fear. You have to take risk in life. Because if you don't take risk, then you'll never know. Risk is a big thing. It's a very big thing. And it's something that people tell us every day. And some of these people that are successful in life, they all they took a lot of risk. I don't think they were afraid of even taking that risk either. Because in life you have to do something to get something. So that is another factor of it. Risk. And if you don't see that you need to overcome or consume fear, then my my brother, you need help. You're in desperate need of help. Desperate need of help. Alright, for example, me. I wanted to start a YouTube in 2018. I did start. What happened was I was afraid of the camera. Afraid of being in front of a camera. Because I had those things telling me that you're not cut out for this. This is not you. Something in my mind, playing in my mind, saying over and over and over, saying, Javon, this is not you. Leave this alone. This is not for you. And the reason why I started doing it back again, because I overcome it and I consume it and I tell myself that if I see an opportunity to get something that I want, I'm not going to be afraid and I'm willing to take the risk because the result is going to show. When you take the risk and when you're not afraid to do it, the results are going to show. So you just have to take the risk and don't be afraid. I was the reason why I didn't start it because I was afraid of what people are going to say. At this point in my life, I don't give a shit what nobody says. I don't care because people will always say things. I don't care. People will always have something to say, good or bad. No matter what you do in this world, people will always have their opinions. You know, that's how the world is right now. That's how society is. I'm at a point where I'm not afraid anymore. I've overcome it. I've consumed it. Eating it alive. Eating fear. Not letting fear consume me. Because if I let fear consume me, I won't be able to get the thing that I want in my life. And you can't have such a fear factor that you let time pass and you don't get to achieve the things that you want. Some people in their life, they're stuck because something in their mind is telling them, no, just stick to this. Stay comfortable. You're comfortable here, stick to it. And that's the thing, you cannot get comfortable in life either. That's another thing that is under the umbrella of fear. You're getting too comfortable. Once you get comfortable, then you're going to stay there and you're not going to want to take a risk or to get out of that comfort zone. You're not going to want to get out of that comfort zone no matter what. Because you're comfortable in that situation for so long, so many years. You're not going to want to come out of that comfort zone. You're not even want to leave. You don't even think or say to yourself that I need to probably do something to get somewhere better or do something for me that will make me better. Comfort. That is another fear factor. Comfort. And I think a lot of people in this world are too comfortable. That's why they won't achieve the things that they need to achieve in life because of comfort. I tell myself this: if I work at a job and I am not comfortable here, yes, most times I don't really go to jobs to let people like me or this or that, or to get too comfortable. I get too comfortable here. It's either, I mean, I'm a people's person. I get along with people very easily. The energy I give off, I get along with people very easily. So I know I can get comfortable in a job. But let me say this. If you get too comfortable for there for too long, you're not going to want to leave. You're going to want to stay there, and then you're going to you see something or you're making minimum wage at that job that you're not making the amount of money you want. And you see something that you want to buy. You don't have enough money to buy it. But you're not willing to take the risk of saying that I need to find a better job that has a better pay. You're not going to take that risk because you're already comfortably in the position that you are. You're not even risk it all to say, oh, I'm going to leave this job and go somewhere else. That's not going to work out for you in life. It's not. I can tell you. I know. And I've seen it happen to people. They've gotten comfortable and they don't even want to look anywhere else to say alright or to do anything else. Some people stay in the jobs for more than 20 years. I'm like, wow. You stay at a job for 20 years and you still don't get to achieve the things that you want? How can you do that? The company is going to look at you and say yes. That's all they're going to look and say yes. You're a good worker. Or you're a good this or you're a good that. That's all there is to it. You get a little bonus, but it's not going to make you better. It's not going to make your life better. But you're working there 20 years and you're still at the same place. Not exactly the same place, but you're not getting the things that you really, really want, which is the Lambos, the Bugattis, the Porsche. You're not getting to drive any of those luxury vehicles or to live in a big house. Some people, yes, they have a mindset to say, all right, save. But you have to spend money to get money. You can't always save. But when you save and when you want something, you're not going to want to even want to spend it. You're not going to take the risk of saying, all right, I want to buy this. I have a cologne that costs almost $40,000. Call it $40,000. And it's Dear Savage. And I was willing to take that risk and just buy it. It didn't even shock me because it's something that I wanted. And I was willing to take that risk and buying it because I know is what I want. And I'm not afraid. That's the thing. Spending money, you cannot be afraid to spend money either. Even when you have a little bit, you cannot be afraid because you have to take a risk. I mean, sometimes you don't have the amount we actually want. But knowing me as a person, when it regarding some money, I take a lot of risk with it. I do. If I see something that I want, I am going to spend my money for it because it's something that I want and it's going to make me better and probably my life a little bit better. It's something that I want, so I'm not afraid to spend money. I'm not afraid. Once I have it, I will because as I said, spend money to get money. And if you sit down there saving, 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 you're just going to be in the same place because you're just saving, saving, saving. You're not going to get anywhere further. All you do is saving. You buy a little, just a little, and then These are the type of people that sometimes I don't like to be really be around them. When they hear the price of something, like, ah, man, that's a lot. I mean, that's how everybody is. When they hear the price of something, they, all right, never mind. Don't want it. Me now, if I see something and I say, all right, I want that. Sometimes I don't even ask the price. I just pay for it and that's it. I mean, I am different. I'm in a position where I can do that. Not everybody is in that position, but that's me. Once I have the money to buy it, buy it. I don't even have to ask the price. But you cannot be afraid to do to spend money. You cannot be afraid to take risk in life. You cannot be afraid to do anything that will make your life better. Because if you do sit down and hold back because of fear, then you're not going to get anywhere in life. You're just going to always be at where you're going to always be stuck and where you are. You're not going to get anywhere further because you're afraid. Now let me leave you with this. As I said earlier, fear is something that you consume. Never let it consume you. You consume it. Eat it up. And you will become better off in life.